We'd like to show you the steps involved in fabricating a Zirkon Zahn Maxillary hybrid bridge. Okay, for this case we have 4 custom abutments and 2 screw retained implants that we'll be doing this bridge on. Alright, next we make a custom framework that is light cured and very rigid to try it in the mouth to make sure all of the implants line up according to what the model shows. The next thing we'll do is create a custom bite rim to go over that rigid framework to try in the patient's mouth to help us with the positioning of the teeth and the length of the teeth. Here we are trying in the implants with our framework try-in, making sure everything fits well, which it did. Then we're taking the bite rim and trying it into the patient's mouth. You treat this just like you do a denture. Try it in, you make the necessary adjustments. And then we take and try it back in the patient's mouth. Make sure that our fullness is correct in the mouth, and then get the length that we need. We're going to heat it up so that we can get an occlusal index here for our bite registration. So you can see we like his positioning. Now we're going to mark the midline. So we'll use the string, then we'll put a black marker on it. Then we fabricate the dentures in the dental lab. Bring them back and try it in. Check our midline. Then we check our bite and make adjustments accordingly. Next we take the denture and duplicate it so that we can pour it up in epoxy to start the milling. Now we're taking the epoxy model and we're going to copy mill that out of the zirconium. We're using the pre-tau zirconium, which is the translucent zirconium. So this is just showing the process of how we copy mill. The nice thing is we will have a monolithic zirconium bridge, so there's no porcelain to chip off. You'll notice that we cut back the facials, and then we will be layering porcelain everywhere where the tissue's at, and also the facials of the anterior teeth. And here is the finished product on the model. The screw retained part, we take and cement those custom abutments into the framework itself. Okay, now we try it into the patient's mouth. Everything's fitting good. The occlusion's really close, just a little bit of adjustments. And he is a happy camper. Everything's looking good.